Hey guys, Chill Chaos from Serious Gamers here, and I'm going to teach you how to make a motorized car and a car with a rocket, as some of the viewers have suggested on the other video I made on how to make a zip line. So right now, you can see this is what's going to end. The final product's going to be like. You can design the car however you want, but for the most part, this is how it's going to work. I'm not the best at making cars, but I do know how they work, so that's what it's going to look like. That's your final product. Alright, so let's get started. What we're going to do here is we're going to first build the base of the car. We'll make it wood for now. It can pretty much be anything. You want to stretch. You take a stone, wood, stretch it across to about this much, which is pretty good. And then you want to be able to go to your glass, if you want to make it look sort of realistic, and take the triangle shape. You're going to angle it so it look like it's a window panel on your car, and you're going to do it right down. You're then going to move it slowly away and chunk it out. That way it looks like you actually have glass there. Now, although that may be a little deformed over there, that's no problem, because we're going to get rid of that in a second. You're going to open up anything, and you're just going to clearly just take that little part away. Like that. Okay. So right now, we have our glass window panel, and the front of our car, and actually the whole base of our car, which is what we want. Okay. So we'll bring this up a bit, and just so it looks nice, we're going to take the wood again, and we're going to shrink it down to the 1/4. And we're just going to match it up to the same size and just put a coat over it, just like that. Perfect. You're then going to take it and stick it on. Okay. Good. That's pretty much the base of your car. You can do anything you want to it, but for now, this is just a basic little Corvette convertible thing. I don't even know what car it is, it's just a car. Okay. Excuse me. Now, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take the wood, and you want to get two little planks. You want to make two little squares. That way you can hold them down like that. That's a bit much. We just want it to be a little bit just like that. And just so it's even on the other side, just go to your Pop-It, take that, left click to copy it, and move it over to where you want on the other side. Okay, that works. You're going to let it fall because otherwise it's not going to be able to stick if you don't fall. If you don't let it fall. So now you just find where you want to put it, and you glue those on. So now you should have two little pegs underneath that you can see right there. Okay, those are where the tires are going to go, which is good. Okay, so next you're going to take the rubber and the circle, and you're going to stretch it out 3. And you're going to want to get it so it's as close to the top as you can, but without touching it. Which right there seems pretty good. And you're going to move it over, and do the same exact thing on this side, just making sure it's in the center of those pegs and aligned. Okay, that looks pretty good. I guess we'll figure out how it is. You're then going to go to the tool bag and take the motor bolt, and you want to get it right in the center. That way it's not wobbling. That's not actually in the center, I apologize. Right in the center. Okay, with that said, it should go. Yes, it does. Very nice. Okay. So that's the basic of the motor car of how to get it to go. Now, if we want to go on our command, I suggest doing a steering wheel, because, you know, it adds some more realism to it, and it just looks a little nicer. So we'll grab the polyester here, and we'll grab, like, the oval kind of shape, just like that. And we will just put it in, just like that. It sort of looks... okay. Very weird. Oh, okay, I figured out my mistake. Sorry, guys. Yeah, don't do that. You're going to just want to pick it up. Just detach it, and you're going to want to move it 3 over. That was the mistake. That way it takes up the whole thing, so no matter where you grab it, you'll always be grabbing it. So when you do the steering wheel, just grab it 3 over. Okay. You then want to get to the tool bag and grab one of the grab switches. Shrink it as much as you can, and put it right on the polyester. Perfect, just like that. And you're going to connect those to the motor switches, and you'll hear the confirmation clicks. Okay, so now it won't go unless you click it. And of course we don't want them to see that when we actually play, so you're going to turn visibility to no. Don't show. And if you want the car to go fast, you simply go to each motor bolt and you put it as fast as you want. Anything over 25 is really going to result in, like, having no control over the car. But let's see what happens. So, put as fast as you want for your desired effect. Make sure they're equal, otherwise the car is going to be going out of control. And then that's your basic motor car. You let go, it stops. Grab, There we go, stops. Just one thing that I forgot to do, just make sure that's glued right on, just like that. And there, no problems with that. Then for details, you know, red looks nice, I guess, for a convertible, or we can even do blue. Just take it, and boom. Okay, didn't do the whole thing. I don't know why. Yeah, just make it so it looks nice. And then you can add any decals you want, like I had on the other thing. You know, star or chest of armor if you want, if you like that. Whatever makes your car look nicer. You're not really going to see the inside part as much unless you jump out, so you really don't have to worry about being picky about painting that. So then you're going to grab it. Okay, now if you want to be able to make a car that has a rocket attached to it, so you can get significant speed, or just have fun with, the main thing you're going to do is just pretty much do it as follows. You're going to take the car that you want, and right now we'll do it with the convertible we just built, and you're going to have it set up like that. You then see in the back how there's a spot where you can add stuff. Well, we're going to take a wood block, and we'll shrink it down a little bit, and we're just going to draw it straight up, just so it fits it. That looks okay. Have it like that. At all times, make sure the car is up in the air, because if it's not, when you're doing the final rocket thing, it'll get attached to the floor, and you don't want to do that. It just becomes a very, very, very big mess. Okay, so you're going to go to the rocket, and you're going to grab it. You can do as many as you want. 1, 2, 3, all across the back, your choice. What the hell, we'll do all 3. And we'll make them a little bit bigger, too. Okay, so you're just going to put it on, click, click, click. Okay, and you might want to just make sure they're glued on, because sometimes I really don't trust this. Okay, everything seems in order. Okay, bring it up again, and you're going to want to replace the screws that we had, the bolts, the motor bolts we had, with regular bolts. I did that prior to this, so you're just going to change the motor bolts to regular bolts. That's all. You're going to take the switch that was attached to the motor bolts, and instead you're going to attach it to the rockets. All 3. And as you hear, they all just clicked on. Okay. That's it. That's how you do it. And you click it. You're good to go. Just make sure right there, as you can see the front tire, make sure they're all attached center. That front tire is not centered, and that's why it's getting all wobbly. So when you do it, just make sure it's attached, and you should have no problem having a rocket car. And you can set to the boost as much as you want. So let's just do that real quick. Let's set them all to max. Make sure you leave on and off. Leave it to off for now, because we are doing a switch. So there's no point of having it on, because then it'll just go away. And then the last one. And you can see much significant more speed. And that's how you make a rocket car and a motorized car in Little Big Planet. Thanks for watching.